We're entering the heart of Dazara lore. Expect fierce resistance.
Testing.
Pikachu.
You failed. Hey, I just got a new mic. Does this sound okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
I can actually hear you and understand you.
So that's what I was going for.
What kind of mic?
The issue is your voice. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know, just some headset my fiance picked up for me.
So quiet tonight.
I know, right?
happened to be eating crumb cake. I didn't hear all that crunch.
Finishing dinner and contemplating whether or not I need to like kick a bunch of people for like needing to watch sports ball.
Doing both.
Hey, Kane, are you in your travel form?
Yes.
Are you riding a griffin?
No.
That's not what I see.
You guys can zone in.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of glitches like that lately. Like yesterday, we saw sandstone drakes humping, flying everywhere with swords.
I saw that earlier today.
The Pats won again.
Are we surprised?
No, I mean, must be nice to be able to buy your own Super Bowl rings.
Yep. It's been going on for a long time.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
The Duke Meister.
See, Dude's fashionably late, so we learn to appreciate him more.
Appreciate?
No.
Depreciate?
No, we should be killing shit already.
Shows up in style.
Howdy, sorry. Still trying to get my
Oh.
shit together.
Dare you.
Well, luckily we have a warlock.
Yeah, you might get lost trying to get here, so we'll summon you.
Jesus.
Who, me?
No, Dude.
Yeah, I'm standing in here.
What's our tank?
Move up very well. And start clearing out the crash groups.
Why are y'all summoning me?
Thought we'd drag you back to our level.
I'm gonna mind control you and jump you off a fucking cliff, buddy.
Hey,
Nice.
keep that mind control handy.
I've got my neural silencer on. Try again.
Archie, right next to you.
Did you say for us to start clearing trash?
Yes, please.
say for me to turn on my heal bot?
That might help, yeah.
Your mic's on your head too.
Kai, what's going on? What's going on?
I don't even fucking know. Sorry, my house was full of people up until about 10 minutes ago. Slightly in disarray.
Well, you sound very calm for being in disarray.
I need to target something first.
BOEs.
Oh, look.
Where are they?
I think her name's supposed to be Divine.
Shouldn't play in space.
I do not have a target. I need a target. I do not have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
Ooh, a pie.
What?
What happened? What I missed?
We beat the pants out of you off of you and I on that one.
Akai did? Akai, how dare you?
They told me Shaman were Queen of Trash. I'm just working on that.
Dude, shamans are like king and queen of everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As long as you're not in hands.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still feel bad.
There was a Indian shop that in a group I was in earlier. No one could touch him.
Well, then maybe Bevram needs to bring Shomei and... No, wait. We still need a warrior. Damn it.
Hey, you find a warrior to take my place, and I'd be happy to bring Shomei back.
As long as you don't hit the boss before the tank.
Look, that only happened like the one time, and the time after that, and that other
1
time.
million
One
times.
time every night.
Well, she's consistent.
It's okay, our warriors know how to pull on time now.
I need a target.
Tanks.
I do not have a target.
Yeah, it's just tank training exercises.
Yeah, man.
Any of this works.
God damn it.
So there's a little white swirly thing on the ground before those things land on you?
Huh? Mechanics.
It hurts my parses. I don't want to move.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Let's see how you parse dead.
Well, it locks it in place, so pretty good.
Parse now, buddy.
Oh!
Hopefully it gets-
And he's out of here.
Ouch.
Hopefully it kills me right
laying down
before
the
my cooldowns
law.
go away.
Do you want me heals or do you want me DPS? We're kind of close.
For now.
Okay.
We're at 19, so.
Okay.
Does anybody know if Kaif's latest video was heroic or normal?
I'd have to watch. You can look at the mini map and see the icon.
Oh, yeah, because if it was normal, they were having a really hard time.
Any news on the world first front?
Still sitting.
8 out of 9. Method has them down to 19%, and they figured out the final phase. They just need to gear up for the DPS check. They think they might be able to get it tomorrow. And we have no idea about limit because they won't show anything. Okay.
You would
Cauldron
think
is,
That was not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. There we go.
I'm sorry, Kane, but I read that as anchor drip.
As
It was
what?
I read that as anchor drip.
Oh,
I was like, well, that's disturbing.
That's fucking disgusting, but
Don't know if it's up for anybody else, but the mission table has battle scar to augment runes.
Where's my dad? Got punched.
okay, so I'm going to go over the fight really quick. This is a 4-boss fight. Only 2 of them will be active at a time. It starts with Paku over there, who's going to have Skull. We're going to kill him first, and then we're going to kill Gonk second. Basically, there's always going to be 2 of them active until we're killing the last one. We have to keep them 10 yards apart. Each of them have their own special abilities, and then they will also summon their Loa aspect as well. And each of those have their own special abilities, so we have to pay attention to each of the different phases when each of the bosses are active. The Loa abilities will happen throughout the entire fight, whereas their specific tank abilities will only happen while they're alive. For the starting order, we're going to kill Paku, Gong, and then Kimball and Akunda. Paku's ability, he's got a tank swap that we have to manage at the beginning, why we're going to kill him first. And he also is going to be summoning, or he's going to have a...
Pterodactyl?
That's the low ability. He's, I think I wrote this down.
The Raptors?
Does he summon the Raptors too?
No, that's Gonk.
Yeah, Gonk says
You've got it all written out here in Exorcist Raid Tools.
Yeah, I wrote it in the wrong way. Gonk is, there it is. Gift of Wind. That's the one that mages are going to want to spell steal, which is done by Paku, so be aware of that one. I just wrote out what it is that's wrong. So yeah, we'll manage the tank swap and spell steal the Gift of Wind. His main ability is that he just gains a attack speed buff while he's attacking the target. So tanks will swap 25-30, I think, roughly. Kind of depends on how the damage output is. Gonk is going to summon raptor ads that we have to be careful of. We can stun them. You can't hard CC them, but I believe you can slow them. And if they get within a couple of yards of each other, they're actually going to be immune to CC. So if you are focused by them, kite them around, spread them out, don't let them get near each other.
I think they only become immune to CC and heroic.
No.
No? Normal too?
When you get them close to each other, they become immune on all difficulties. Kimball is going to summon Tiger, and it's going to mark 3 people and jump at those people. It does a huge chunk of damage, and it's got a circle debuff, so you can move out of it. Make sure you're not hit by it. It'll actually leave a bleed effect that lasts until you die, and that's a lot of strain on the healers, so be aware of where your feet are. Kunda is going to debuff people who they're going to get this like lightning circle around them. It's really important that no one is standing in those lightning circles and that you're spread out. When it explodes, it's going to send orbs out around you, like Cahoon's mothballs kind of thing. And then the very first one that we're going to deal with is going to be Paku. The image of each of these is going to flash in the middle. Paku's is the pterodactyl. He's going to appear in the middle, rise up, and then fly towards one of the markers. And once he gets to that marker area, he's going to channel a massive like AoE damage around the room. So we have to stack underneath him. Now the raid marker is on that corner so that A, we can see it, and B, so that we can tank one of the aspects there. And then the other aspect is going to be at the other side of the circle. They're still spread out 10 yards. And so that the backside inside the covenant, like the little cubby area that we're going to be, if you have any of the other debuffs that happen throughout the fight, you can run them back there and drop them there. There's a couple of debuffs that are going to go out throughout the fight that we have to be careful of. Crawling Hex is going to surround you in a green circle. You have to be spread out. If anyone is in that circle after like 5 seconds, they spread it. And eventually you'll get CC'd inside that, if I remember right. That's Gonk, so we'll kill him second. When that one is dead, the main thing is during that phase you cannot dispel this. If you dispel it, it'll pop early, and if you pop it early while people are around, it's going to spread to all those people. So the beginning half of the fight, don't dispel. Second half of the fight, Kunda is going to cast Mind Wipe, which basically makes it so you can't use any of your abilities. However, it's completely dispellable. And Kimball, the big thing that we have to worry about with him is don't be where the tanks are on that one, because he's going to do a lacerating claw ability. And I believe it cleaves onto people and hits really hard with a really hard dot. And I believe the tanks are going to swap during that one as well. I think that's what we ended up doing last time. There's a whole lot of things going on, but once you get the pace of it, it's not too bad. The main thing to be worried about is in the beginning, the damage isn't going to be super significant, but every time one of the aspects dies, it's going to buff the ones that are out by 15%. So we have to make sure that as the fight goes on and when they die, they explode in a burst of damage. So be ready for that. We have to make sure we're not going to get caught with a bunch of raid damage coming out and then kill one and get more raid damage and wipe us. So we'll have to be careful on how fast we're DPSing stuff down. And then let's see. I think I'm getting... Any questions?
Fuck.
Raven, what did you say? Did you say Paku or fuck?
I said Paku. I didn't even know the mic was on.
I heard lock cookies, so.
Oh, okay.
Wow. There's some lock cookies.
We need to get a new mic, too.
We need to turn Raven's volume up. We've always needed to turn Raven's volume up.
I don't think he wants to be heard.
That's rude.
You think he needs to yell at us more?
I don't think it's rude. I think it's a safety feature.
I mean, have
But
you met
who's
us?
safe?
Nope.
I think it's like Vogon not normally having his microphone open.
What was that? What did I do?
I think him not having his volume up very much is kind of like you not having your microphone open most of the time. We don't want to know what you said.
Okay.
It might hurt our feelers. Iddy, you need to eat next time.
Oh, speaking of which,
I guess I moved. Sweet.
I think we're gonna go check
bad.
out that bathroom tomorrow, Larkin.
Oh, nice.
2, 1.
I gotta spread them out. Spread out the hex.
Clear.
You said you don't want us to dispel on the first half, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Alright.
Still.
First aspect. Kill the raptor's piece.
I can't outrun them.
I need a target.
What spec are you playing?
Destro.
Oh.
Okay, you can stun them. You can shadow for you.
Yeah, I had to stop to cast it though. They're on me, it's too late.
Big Pterodactyl's coming up. He's going. Where the fuck did he go? He's going about
Akai, use your cooldown for this one when we all
everyone
group up.
tuck up underneath.
Now?
Yes. Get in the circle, everyone.
Let's kill the raptors, please. We should be killing Gonk next.
I do not have a target.
Tell me to run away.
Deebs innervate.
Thanks, Bit.
Pterodactyl again. Make sure the hexes go out.
Dell, you'll be next for this one.
Yep.
Star again.
Same place.
Wait
Going.
for it. And
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
I can stand.
Go ahead. Raptors again. Everyone should be killing raptors. Pterodactyl's next.
5, 4,
Going to square, far side.
2.
next is salvation.
Oh boy. If you have hex, you should be moving towards the back. Don't be moving out of the circle, guys. You should be moving towards the back of the cubby. Burst down, go. We should be on Kimball. Killing raptors now.
Spellbender, please.
Yep, we can dispel now. Mind blank. Mass dispel's your friend.
I'll have that. You'll take
Me
what you get.
Yeah.
I will dispel you. You will take what you get.
Spread out for the lightning. Dodge the orbs. We should be killing Kimball.
4, 3,
I have Trank back.
Get ready to move. Dispel, please.
Spell on Soren.
Moon.
Healers, I'm gonna shield this one. AoE heal
I
this.
have defined him.
Oh god, watch the tiger jumps.
I've got an innovate.
Raptors, man.
2 seconds. DB2 innovate.
Kane, why not?
I need a target.
I grabbed the wrong one.
Yep.
Run out for lightning.
Somebody kill this raptor that's following me.
Everyone should be on raptors.
Oh, dang it. I'm trying to keep that.
Someone's down.
Heal a Kai, heal a Kai.
I got nothing.
Divine him going.
Do you want a Kai up?
Yes, please. Pterodactyls coming over onto the square.
Am I good?
No, wait till the storm's over.
It's too late. I have my full kit, Archie.
Do it, Kai.
A drink.
Watch lightning. And can we hero, please? Leave.
A tranquility. Clean up his health. We have an extra res. Do you want to get a DPS or no?
I want to save it for a sec to see how bad the stacks get.
5, 4,
Pterodactyls up on moon. Run, 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 run.
Is Trank ready?
Nope.
I have revival.
Careful of the
Alright,
leaves.
DBT, take this one.
I'm not. It's not going to count for much. So AOE with it. What's up?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get Pickle up and burn down raptors, please. Spread out for lightning.
I do not have a target.
Mind wipes are coming. Get ready to spell people.
I need to target something.
5,
I got an innovate in 10 seconds, dude.
You need to be under star, guys. Run, run, run.
Good
Nice.
roar.
Watch the tiger leaves. Oof.
This is fine.
Here's the innovate, dudes.
You have raptors again.
I've got
I might
Trank back
come
in
in
5.
to get ready to dispel.
Mind wipe on Pickle.
Oh, I'm out of mana.
Tranquility.
How many healing
fuck, I
spells
can't.
we have?
Dead.
34 seconds.
5 seconds on divine him.
Watch
I'm
out, lightning.
completely out of mana.
Five, 4, 3,
Okay, divine him this one.
1.
Yep.
Mind wipe on Pickle.
4 seconds.
Watch the
Stunned. I
lightning.
got jumped on.
If you guys just want to kite the ads around and burn the boss, you can ignore the raptors. Just kite them around.
Mind wiped.
Doesn't mean
Doesn't mean stand still, it means kite them around. You have lightning coming up now.
1 mil, guys.
Be res in 10 seconds.
If you brez me, I have Trank.
Ooh, this might be a problem.
Got the B res on Delrin? Tranquility?
5,
Under
damn
star.
3%.
If you have a knockback, that'd be good. Or stuns. Stuns won't
I
work.
cannot.
It's gonna wipe. Because of Tiger 2.
Oh, so close.
Ah, okay. 2%. Unless dude wants to solo it.
I was gonna say we might be able to manage
Go, dude,
it. So
go.
Just solo it, dude.
Tank solo.
Cast B-res somebody.
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go.
No, he's got it. What the fuck?
Yes, come on.
Oh my god. If
Who
this
do you
happens.
want?
Just
I'm
get
right
dude
by
back
you if you
up.
grab me.
Get dude back up.
I went too fast.
Fuck.
That was close.
It's
I
wild.
need to change my stuff to Divine, or from Divine Star to Halo. I didn't.
Hold on. Some of you were using cooldowns before I called it. And then when we needed it, you didn't have it. Number 2, I'm not going to be disciplined for this. It sucks.
I used a cooldown when you told Serenity to use a cooldown, and she said she didn't have it yet, and so I had mine, and I used it without saying anything. I'm sorry.
No. I know who did what, because I can hear you guys when you call it out. It's just, I have it memorized. Remember, I'm looking at all of y'all's mana. I'm looking at the meters, so I know when to call who. So please, whatever you do, don't waste it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hit Divine him, and then 2 seconds later, I got hit by.
I'm sorry, Archie.
Yeah.
I'll do better next time.
Yeah, Bavram, come on, buddy. Stop wasting your cooldowns. We need those.
Actually, doesn't he have something? Do you have something that mitigates damage
No,
to the whole raid?
I have personal mitigation, and I can buff the raid's health by 15% for 12 seconds, and I pop that as needed. I
Okay.
don't usually bother calling it out because if comms are busy, I don't need to drown that out with that.
Fair.
I appreciate.
I mean, I got to be good for something here, right? I was number 11 on DPS that pull. I mean, come on.
I was 12.
Jeeves, is that orange?
You're raid leading.
Pickle and Raven, I found out that if you feign death when you are targeted, you can get rid of the raptors in the
Kills,
I
let somebody else die.
I'm not a raid lead, but I would argue that you shouldn't do that because hunters are very mobile, and you might just be pawning that off on someone else who can't keep away quite as well.
I was watching and it doesn't pawn it off on anybody now.
Hey, there's a Jeeves. Go ahead and repair now so you don't have to later.
So when you feign death, what they do is they go after the highest aggro, so whoever's been doing most DPS.
Yep.
I had one turn on me right in my face.
Okay, so we've seen the fight though, and you guys can look at the damage to avoid. The main thing that we got to watch out for is when the tiger aspect comes. It's often overlapping for when we are stacking up underneath the pterodactyl. So we need to be very mindful of watching for when it's moving and stepping the fuck out of the way. 'Cause that shit hurts, and the dot that it leaves is really rough. Also, hunters, if you guys want to throw out like the slowing traps and stuff like that for raptors, that would be whether the people kite across them.
Ooh, Earth Crab Totem.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sorry, my mic's open.
Anything that helps everyone else is always going to be a benefit. So if you guys have that stuff, definitely do.
Just be warned, I don't know if they fixed it yet, but when we throw down our slow trap, it covers up the raid shit.
Like when you throw down your slow trap, we can't see the seaweed on the thing with the elemental dude.
Yeah, I figured out how to solve that already. What?
Hey, Lark.
You.
After doing this on heroic 50 times and failing 50 times, they like to do this with 3 tanks.
Well, there's another aspect on heroic, and then there's even a 6x aspect on mythic.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's gonna be fun.
Is it so only 2 at a time, or is it actually 3 at a time?
3,
I believe it's 2.
1.
All right, let's get serious.
Remember, do not dispel during the first half. Spread out hexes.
Can I dispel when they're out of group or no?
If you see they're clear, yes. But don't snap them. Raptors are up. Go ahead and stun.
Earth grab totem here in the middle of the room. If you want to run your raptors through it.
I realize this vortex works too.
Cool. Back on the Paku.
That can be dispelled.
Cubes innervate.
Thanks.
Pterodactyl's coming up.
Big Bird. Akai, this one's gonna be you.
We're gonna get a chunk of damage coming.
Where is he?
Far side. Oh god.
Oh, get there, get there. All right, do it, Akai. Make sure you're in that circle.
Everyone should be on Kong. Actually, everyone should be on the Raptors. They will recast the stalking. So, you know, Tiger's up, spread out for the jump. Focus Kong. Pterodactyl's gonna start coming up here in a second.
Del, this one will be you.
Yep.
Hold on.
Careful taking Hex out.
Yeah, I turtled.
Kill the Raptors.
I do not have a target.
Incoming damage off Gonk.
I need a target. I need to target them.
Everyone should be over on Kimball now.
Kane mind wiped.
Mind wiped.
You don't need to call him out, we can see him.
Yep. Pterodactyl's going up. Towards square.
5, 4,
Salvation, this one's Serenity.
Yep.
Make sure you wait until everyone takes damage. There you go.
Logan, you scared me.
Yeah, I did on purpose though.
Okay.
I had a cooldown going. I had to get the lightning out of the group. Kill the Raptors, please.
Let's grab Totem in the middle of the room if you need to run your raptors through there to slow them down.
Nice vortex too.
Thanks, man. I didn't think I was going to catch that one.
No! Spellbender, please. Thank you.
Yep.
I need mana.
BB to innovate.
Akai, don't be afraid of chain heal.
Star.
I'm gonna get this one, guys.
Hey,
Don't let those tanks die.
Can we hero, please?
Rallying cry.
There's gonna be a lot of damage going.
Shit. I fat fingered my part of my cooldown. I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead and kill the raptors.
I've got to grab a potion. Watch the tank.
Yep.
On it.
Back on Akunda.
How many cooldowns we have?
Divine him.
Watch the lightning.
I have Spirit Link, but I don't have the healing tide to go with it.
Get under.
Did I hear Trank? Did I hear Trank?
Yes.
Trank this one.
Trank.
We're gonna get lightning. Oh, run the fuck out.
Ooh, that stung a little bit.
Yeah, we had to move out of that.
I have Divine him available.
Then you'll be next.
Go ahead and kill raptors, please. Get out of that AoE.
Wait, your mana. Akai, how much mana you have?
67%.
Done.
Akai, you'll be next. Seren, drink for the next.
Okay.
Mind waves
Unless you
coming.
already have.
Archie, I need you to know that I only have half of my cooldown.
Is it the circle?
Yep.
Everyone
that's, that's the one we need. Wall. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Archie, shut the fuck up. We got this.
Jesus.
Hey, look, guy. Okay.
Really? 3 shrouds? Jeez.
Where's DBT's star? I need to know who's the star.
Oh.
Nice petty, Lou.
Thanks.
Nice bonus roll, Kane.
That's one of my best trinkets. I am happy.
Oh, it's gonna be this fight. Stupid trinket that never shows up.
An axe with mana? That's blasphemy.
Hmm?
I mean, grass.
Actually, it's going up for roll.
Nah, what's...
Int axe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pally?
It's also got a
Monk?
No.
We have struck a decisive
Yes.
Are you in what?
Let us hope their king
Mistweaver Monk.
and spare his people further harm.
I thought you were still stacked.
That's what I got off of this boss, so I'm putting it up for roll. Because I have a fist weapon that actually matches that exactly.
Please only consider my roll if no one else rolls. I just got one, but that one's got a socket in it.
So, come and get it.
Where are you?
Over here with the star.
Oh, I should probably start.
Over here with the star.
Did you make it up the elevator?
Absolutely.
I did not.
That's where.
Don't worry, this elevator's not a boss.
Much.
I mean, I tested it.
I've had it miss me though if I'm standing underneath.
was hoping for that trinket too.
Nah, I blew a coin on it.
Hey, Kai, now you have a second reason to open a trade window with me.
Maybe not. Hang on.
That's all the loot I've got, by the way.
That's a damn lie.
You'll get over it, Dark.
Unless you're willing to provide the item.
No, I saw that trinket, buddy. I saw that trinket.
All right, everyone roll for dwarf milk then.
What are we rolling in?
Dwarf milk, obviously.
Dark milk or light milk?
What kind of proof?
Chunky or smooth?
God.
Oh, it's like 180 proof, obviously.
I have questions.
You didn't watch the Super Bowl commercial.
You're right.
I did. I know.
You know what I'm talking about.
That was disgusting.
That's okay.
Anybody who's curious, YouTube the Mint phone company Super Bowl commercial.
During break.
Yeah.
Not now?
No, why not right now? It's just trash.
Well, then I'll boot you like trash.
I googled Mint phone company Super Bowl during break and I didn't find anything.
It's like the worst dad joke fucking ever. Should feel bad.
That dip look good.
I don't feel bad if it makes you feel better.
Bogan. What do you... What? Do you not like me? Are you mad?
100 to 0.
Right?
Markin died to trash, everybody.
That means our healers were lazy as fuck.
Oh
no. He was lazy as fuck.
No, remember they wanted you to die.
Yes.
600k. Ow.
I could dodge that.
But you
Couldn't
did it.
roll out of that one, could you, man?
I was too busy cringing from dad.
Bathroom, what is killing you?
I don't know.
Dwarf milk.
Guys, we gotta quit milking Bavram. He's dying.
Oh, no.
I would rather die than
milking.
stop getting milked.
Take your free needles.
Is that what Blue Balls does? Progressively causes damage?
Apparently so.
I don't like this topic.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable.
It's
Who's
only
our
awkward
HR
if they hurdle.
representative?
What the fuck?
HR representative is Bendra.
I say, wouldn't that be Bendra?
I need to file.
God damn it! Let me go get my dolls.
Hey, Fab, you're out of the guild, buddy. You're out of the guild.
That's an awkward conversation. What the fuck?
You know what you did, guy. You know what you did.
If the sock puppet doll is crusty, don't ask Bavram about it.
Eek.
It's just dwarf milk.
Don't forget your hurt feelings report.
You went
It
from
gets
full health
lonely
to
in the
nothing.
mountains of Dunmurrow.
I think this is why Vogan died.
Markin, explain yourself, guy.
You failed to heal me.
He didn't have his heart as his game.
Through 600k.
It's so the trash
like
is
let the
cast.
cat out of the bag.
No. I shield. DBT heals. He failed you, buddy. Kick him out of the guild. Get him out of here.
Oh, so you didn't mitigate the damage before I got to him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, he did more
But
than
I didn't know he was. But I was. But because he didn't.
Fab, you have a better bubble than Archie can get.
You know, I was only kidding, buddy. I was
Sorry, I went to grab a drink. What are we talking about?
this guy.
Dwarf milk and doll.
I hope it was strong.
I like this guy. Fab, I think you belong here. You belong.
I think
Yes,
he's
Archie
killed.
is Shaggy.
No.
But the cartoon character or the music artist?
They call me Mr. Bum. Y'all know the song. Wasn't
I
me.
was not prepared for that.
Oh?
Neither was I. I haven't heard that song in a year.
And that's pretty bad coming from a demon hunter.
Rest in peace, vote.
Oh, bye.
Bye?
I'm gonna die unless I get a pop. 2, 1. Bye.
I mitigated 20%.
Oh my god, they broke my shield.
What the hell?
I even told you I was going.
I know, but they broke my shield. What was that?
I needed paladin level to survive. It's whatever they're casting.
Let me get my heal
Rats
bot.
cast.
I don't have raid frames going, so let me get my heal bot.
We have a paladin.
Would you guys like me
We're
to
gonna
tell
have
you
to
how
go
you
Holy
vote
Paladin.
it?
I'm starting to get a complex, Logan.
So if you guys get Bosamdi's Pact on you, you need to click on the icon and you need to target another member in the group. Choose one. I choose Battlefusion.
What?
And what happens is it leaves a dot behind on you and it puts a dot on him instead of just taking 600k.
So put it
So
on Ben
everybody
since he can
target
ice block
Bavram.
it?
Put it on bathroom. Got it.
That's what was killing you. Soren.
Will
I
it,
tossed it on him earlier.
will it
Actually,
kill the person that I put it on?
actually,
not usually.
Sometimes.
That is sad. Oh, that button.
So I have this kind of request that if we're going to roll on BOEs, they have to be equipped. Really? I'm serious because I don't.
I got it.
Yeah. Instead of like cut you.
Got it.
King Rostakon of Zandalar.
Grats, L.
And in the name of King Anduin Rin,
Hey,
I hereby request your
is that good for anyone?
You, an exile without a homeland.
Is that
your
not good
bank
for you?
account.
Wait, 1 to 300 is off spec, right?
My kingdom over to you.
I don't think we should off-spec BOEs.
To be honest, I'm not going to off-spec a BOE.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an extra 50k for you. You sell it.
Yeah, it's 130k right now from what I'm last scanned.
Currently listed right now, as of a few seconds ago, it's 44,000.
Alu, if you're putting that up for roll, hand it to
To
DBT.
okay.
Drunk retreat. The star.
If no one needs it, it goes back to you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Same rule.
But if you are so eager to meet Bonsam,
And by same rule, he means like roll on it only if you're going to equip it.
the lower of death,
And I would prefer it to be a upgrade for your main spec, and not necessarily a small upgrade. By small, I mean if it has a socket and that's the upgrade, or if it's a 5 item. If it's your BIS item, I get. Okay, I'm assuming that's no. That's no one.
No, Soren.
Soren, there's no one. You're right.
What a wasted roll.
I know, I'll never get that roll again.
Nope.
You don't deserve it after
In
that.
fact, I'm going to deduct your roll from your next.
Or his next 5 rolls, maybe.
No,
It's like
no,
golf, right?
just his next roll. So his next one's up 0.
I mean, if we're going to the lowest.
Yeah, this is like golf, right?
Why would you waste your 1/100 roll this expansion on that?
He didn't know.
This expansion. Way to curse him. Okay.
Curse him?
So,
clearly you don't know his history.
well, I'm learning. So, this is King Rostakon and eventually Bonswandi. 4-phase fight. This one is the last 2 phases are a race to kill him before the damage ramps up beyond ridiculous. So, like I said, 4-phase fight. Rostakon's got a couple of abilities he casts throughout the entire fight that we have to be aware of. During phase 1, he's going to be casting Plague of Toads. 3 toads will surround him and then like jump out away from him. And where they land, they do nature damage, so just make sure you move out of the way of those. On heroic difficulty, they're going to leave patches of stuff on the ground, but we'll get to that later. And then there's a tank mechanic where he will cast Detonate on them. And they have to run as far away from the group as they can and explode for 100. The farther away you are, the less damage it will do to the rest of the group. So phase 1, we pull the boss in these ads. We're going to kill Siegebreaker first. And then we kill Prelate first. Each of them have their own special abilities as well. So we just burn them down really, really quick. We're going to save Bloodlust for phase 3. Phase 1, the Siegebreaker, he has a leaping damage. So he will target an area where the raid is stacked, leap to it, and cause AoE damage. So move out of the way of that, and then he'll run back to wherever the tank is. Just make sure you move out of the circle and don't get hit by the damage. The Prelate is going to summon a laser beam. So if you are targeted with that, you have to kite it. And we ask that you kite it outside of the group, obviously. If you're melee, to like the wall, outside wall, and kite it along the wall, that kind of thing. It won't stay on the ground for too long. So we burn the 2 ads down. Once the ads are dead, we'll trigger phase 2. And phase 2 summons Bonswamdi. King will stun everyone for a couple seconds, so you can get a little bit of mana back, let your hots heal people up, that kind of thing. So Bonswamdi is going to come down the steps where the king is now. I saw a fun way of tanking this fight, where we actually tank Bonswamdi at the base of the stairs there where that skull marker is. So you catch him as soon as he spawns. When he is alive, he's immune to damage, so we won't target him. We're going to off-tank him. He has a 30-yard aura, and you can see this green circle that'll surround him when he's out on the map, or in the room. Yes. The way this one is, you do not dip into that circle for anything except for the tanks. And the tanks will need to be diving in and out depending on how we do this. The way that I saw it done is Bonswamdi is actually tanked on that skull, and then King is tanked right here on X. And when he does the detonate, the tank on the King will, because he stops and channels the cast, so he doesn't move right away. So the tank on the King would run over to where Bonswamdi is, and you guys would tank swap. And you guys literally just change position and go back and forth and swap back and over so that we can manage the stacks on Duke, because inside the circle, you get a stacking debuff that causes more and more damage over time. And as it ramps up to higher stacks, it will just flat out kill you. So we need to manage those stacks and switch between the 2 tanks on who's getting that damage. Does that make sense for you guys?
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Did you hear how that was working?
No.
God damn.
Get it.
Do I need to explain it, or were you just pulling the shit on here?
Just being an ass.
God. Okay, so that's how the tank swap will work on that. So during that phase, he gets another ability called Plague of Fire, which is going to give you a red ring around you, and then it'll explode for damage. Just make sure you're spread out. And then during that phase, we'll also get an ability called Zombie Totem, where he will summon a totem right next to him and mind control a person. You can stun the person. Please don't dot them up. Don't do that. That's just rude. Burn the totem down right away so that we can free that person and get back to working on the boss. We're going to burn him down to 60%. During that phase, they're going to also be casting a debuff called, excuse me, I think it's a death of the sort. That's what it's called. basically this debuff is going to drop this kind of archway thing. I'd appreciate it if you guys don't spam Discord with stuff while I'm explaining things. The death stores we need to drop on the outside edges is best. So roughly circle, triangle, and diamond. The circle around Bonswamdi is going to arc roughly in that area. So drop them on the edges of that circle. And then can we also drop them kind of on the wall this side behind us so that we have, and I would like one towards the doorway right there if we could. So the reason that these are important is at 60%, we're going to phase into phase 3, and it's going to split the raid in half. I'll do groups in a sec to set it up. But what this means is let's see, we're at 19. So roughly the 9 or 10 closest players to Bonswamdi are going to be transported into a realm of death. It's kind of like a black and gray scale world underneath with just Bonswamdi. And we have to burn him down to 50% as quick as we can. We're going to pop Bloodlust at about 62%, 61%, so that we can get the entire raid and go into that phase instantly burning. He's going to also be roughly where the X is. He stands in the middle of and he will just randomly cast at people. We're going to stack it so that a fair number of DPS go. Archie, did you go back to Discipline this time?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, for this fight, I would like to have you go downstairs for that so that you can help shield and burn him down. I'll set the groups up if that happen. So we're going to stand down basically like 8 DPS and burn him down as quick as we can. Now on the top side, the king is going to summon, I don't remember if they're Phantom or I don't remember what they were called.
Yeah, Phantoms.
Okay, so it's Phantom of Retribution, Phantom of Rage, and I don't remember if we have Slaughter or if that's Heroic.
We don't have Slaughter. That's on Heroic.
Okay, so we just have 2. So we burn down the Phantom of Retribution first. That one hurts a lot, and it's pretty important that we kill that one. What he does is he'll summon these little circles, the green circles on the ground that have to be soaked, which means one player has to stand in that until it expires. So there's going to be some extra damage going out for that. When we're down in the Realmless Bonswamdi, that stacking debuff is still going to be occurring. The doors that we drop on the edges of this room here are they're basically like the portal between the 2 realms. And it's the only place that you can clear stack. So you have to walk over that portal to clear your stacks. And it's recommended to clear around 6 stacks. However, we can't have everyone clearing at once because every time someone clears stacks, it does damage. So we have to be careful how much clearing, not too many people clearing at the same time. So a couple of people clear at 4. I haven't done groups yet.
Okay.
So like a couple people clear at 4, a couple people clear at 6. That kind of would be really helpful to stagger it out. So we continue to burn Bonswamdi down while the top group burns down the Phantom of Retribution and then Phantom of Rage. Likely the undead side will kill or knock down Bonswamdi before both ads are dead. So we'll come back up and it is the transition into phase 4. And we will finish clearing up the ads. The only other mechanic to be aware of is that in the undead world, there are these orbs that are cascading around and they originate from the portals. And when they cross over another portal, it'll transfer from Realm of the Dead to Realm of the Living, or Realm of the Living to Realm of the Dead. So you have to be quick on your feet and move out of the way of those orbs. On the top side, I believe they're like moving, swirling pools on the ground. I haven't actually seen it myself. That's what I saw on a couple of videos. So dodge stuff, spread out, Plague of Fire, kill the ads, kill Bonswamdi, and move us into phase 4. Phase 4, all the same abilities from are there, and we have to burn Bonswamdi down as quick as we can because he's going to be casting a couple of new things as well. And same as Bonswamdi when he's downstairs. Inevitable End, I believe, is what it's called, where he will start like pulling people towards him, and if you get too close to him, he will just straight up kill you. Doesn't matter what your health is. You might be able to bop through it, but it's kind of a one-time thing. And you have to run out of that one. And yeah. Do we have anyone who can root? Yes, we do. So the Phantom of Rage up top can actually be rooted away from the group.
Am I going to be up top?
Yeah,
My buddy Kane, he's got it.
Yeah, so if you guys can keep him rooted, try not to break it, anything like that. Keep him rooted and away from people. So basically, phase 4 is a race against time, because Rastakhan will start stacking up a 2% buff, and all of his stuff just hits harder and harder and harder. All the the fire, all the turtles, all that stuff, or the frog. Yeah. Whoa. Trying to eat and talk is not good.
You still alive? Need a Heimlich?
Barely.
I wait until break time before I eat.
I'm doing a little bit of everything right now. Okay, so it's a lot to the fight. Any questions?
Have you split up the groups yet?
I am doing that right now.
Let me know when you're done so I can talk to the healer. Especially DBT, that fucking noob.
He's too grumpy about the Patriots to be of any use to us today.
Oh.
Who wouldn't be?
That's fair.
I got a little more skin in the game on that one, but...
Oh, there you go, buddy. There you go.
What's up? I went to go get more booze. Was there something specifically I was being asked to do, or am I just healing people?
Nah, you're kind of the oh shit I need to heal, and I'm the oh shit I need to shield. But for the rest of the healers, since I don't know this fight that well yet, the rest of you are gonna have to kind of think this through. Akai, when you see everyone grouped together, you know to put your circle down. If you do, make sure you yell it out so the rest of the healers know not to waste their cooldown on at the same time you use yours.
Call it like 5 seconds before you're actually going to cast.
Yeah, because I have to precast strength for a long time for any damage to pop out.
Not just. It stops the rest of us from doing a thing. That goes for all healing cooldowns. Pretty please.
Yeah. Also remember, when the healing cooldown's going, that's when you want to drink your potion.
Wait, so Archie, you said you haven't done this like 60,000 times?
No, I don't go ahead. I've been trying to kill Coven or whatever that damn thing is. I fought it like 50 times on heroic and I died 50 times. So it's just it was a joke on normal, but on heroic we kept getting to 10% and we wiped, and then people would leave and.
Oh, so it is
Conclave. But yes.
Yeah, Conclave. Yeah, that fight on. But I think our guild can do it. The other groups were, they're not like
Coven,
House Bright.
Coven 2.0.
So
See, they don't have Gil and Pickle and Raven and Bavram and all of them. They don't have.
I have a couple questions.
Okay. Well, go ahead and ask.
First of all, did somebody answer Raven's question? Do we stack or we split when Siegebreaker does his leap?
Oh, you split. You get out of the damage.
Okay. Second of all, You want me to call my cooldown 5 seconds before I use it, but you want me to use it when I see everybody stacked up and their health dropping. You
If
want them
you
dead
know-
before I use it.
If you know we're going to be moving into a stack, I need you to call it out so that we don't snap a big heal right before you drop your cooldown. It is possible. I do understand what I'm asking you.
Okay, I'm.
Akai, let me explain it
I
to you
will
my
try.
way.
I will try.
You're not going to know. At the beginning, you're not going to know. It's going to take some practice to know what boss does what and when to use it. I'm probably going to screw mine up too.
So I have to retract what I just said because I was reading it backwards. Meteor Leap, so he does 2 versions of this leap. He does Meteor Leap, where he picks the target and then jumps on them. And then he does Crushing Leap, where he leaps back to the tank. We actually soak Meteor Leap, the very first one. So the first one we stack, second one he jumps back to the tank. Makes sense?
See.
I think so.
So what's the whole strat again for this fight?
You don't die.
Kill the boss and don't die.
That's my buddy.
We ready?
Okay, so groups 3 and 4 are going to be going into Underworld. And what that means is when that transition is coming, you're going to stack up near the edge of the circle where Diamond is. If you are in groups 1 and 2, move towards where the blue is, towards the king, so that you don't get sucked into the Underworld. We want a pretty clear separation of that particular thing. Could I also get one of the Warlock gates between, like from blue pointed towards Skull, so that whichever tank is tanking on Swamdi before that transition, and he starts channeling, can hop it and jump out?
Hey, Larkin, buddy, you got me going down there by myself. If I was holy, I wouldn't mind it. But is discipline, are you sure?
Yeah, so Discipline downstairs has a lot of the mitigation for the stacks with the shields and everything like that. And then because you can help DPS Bonswambi down and at the same time heal people with that, it's pretty handy.
Okay, I know what to save my cooldown for then.
It's scary down there. Good luck.
Probably is, but I think we can get it. We've killed this before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what the hell are we scared for? Let's kill this shit.
I changed a little bit of the stuff, like a little bit of the organizing. Yeah, so 3 and 4, when that transition is coming, we'll stack on Diamond. Oh, that's right. I died a whole lot.
Oh, we need a table. That's a bunch of people, isn't it?
Now I got 20 minutes.
Also, well, there are a bunch of people that don't have any, so let's refresh it. And how about we check our flasks, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh crap, my flask is gone.
I have one for you. You come up in a trade window.
Hold on. I still have
When you're
one.
done. Okay.
Bam.
I've discovered that getting pummeled by a blunt weapon can be quite painful.
I took a second when I cried, but don't tell anyone.
That was you.
God damn it, Archie.
Oh shit, I've been exposed.
I mean,
I hope no.
Pickle?
Don't worry,
Yes?
Archie. We'll just move you to a new town.
Check your flask,
damn.
hon.
I will use it.
Okay.
I used mine.
Get ready to die, simpleton.
Okay, let's get serious.
5, 4.
I prefer Let's Get Dangerous.
2.
Okay, let's get dangerous.
Let's get.
I thought the song was
physical.
Let's Get Ridiculous.
Physical.
Darkwing Duck, man.
Right? God damn it.
Get dangerous.
Awesome show.
Soak Meteor. Watch the frogs.
Akai, chain heal when something like that happens. That's when you want to use it.
I'm chain healing, like, almost constantly.
Alright, you're fine, you're fine.
On the Prelude.
Oh, that was NRV. Thank you.
Yep, sorry, I didn't know that.
Gonna be moving into phase 2 here. Watch the frogs.
Watch him hit them.
We're on the king now. Zombie is about to be coming down. Did that explode in the raid? This is phase 2.
Yes.
Okay.
So remember, we're going to be tanking Bonswamdi up there by the throne. That green aura is what we want to stay out of. And then we're taking king over here on the blue. Kill the totem.
Watch cleave, don't kill him.
Yeah, don't dot the totem if you can help it. I just accidentally hit my cooldown.
Don't dot the totem?
If you dot the totem, it dots them.
Watch Fire Plague. Like, has to go out. Not on other.
Those doors, you want them set on markers, right?
Yep.
Markers are gone.
Innervate DB.
Everyone should be on the totem.
That's in a good spot.
We want them a little bit
shit.
closer
Sorry,
to
Raven.
the wall next time.
Okay.
Can I have him over here?
Put one right here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we're having to drag Bomb Somebody out into the room to swap.
Okay.
How's mine right there in the corner?
That's good. Yeah, we want them to kind of be out of the way. Watch the plagues. We need them to be, I think, a little bit farther away. Everyone should be on totem.
I do not have a target.
At least for the transition into 60%, just coming up here in 4.
62. We need a lust.
And everyone should be moving towards Bonswamdi. Oh, it's time here.
Take that fire out.
Wrong gas.
There.
Casco. Pulled in.
I think that's okay. It's not ideal, but
Grabbing man.
Do we need Rage
Dropping
to go
stacks.
somewhere else?
if you can drag Rage and then find him, he will be out of the fight.
I'll taunt him and hope for the best.
Remember to clear your stacks if you're down below.
Righteous over here.
Yep. He is
It's started though.
rated.
Revival.
Started.
I'm gonna Tranquility as well.
He's rooted. Just move away from.
It was.
We're at 60% downstairs.
Rage is rooted if you want to try to move away from me. Nope, it's just going right off.
Root it. Root it.
Yep.
54, we're gonna phase soon.
immune. He has Indomitable Will or whatever.
Running out of mana quick.
After 60 seconds, yes.
Deebs innovate.
Alright, phasing again. Let's finish killing the ads. Retribution first and then Rage.
I have Divine Him available.
I just used Spirit Link.
Innervate DB.
Nothing.
Watch the frogs.
Oh, thank you. Perfect timing.
If anything, Trink would be first.
You have to finish killing this totem, or this Rage rather.
I used Trank while we were in the last phase.
Okay, next would be Divine
Run away,
Him.
run away. Get away from
Go
those
on where you get out. Yep, run out. Watch the spheres.
Sorry, it was too close.
You can be resin.
Yeah,
After
when
this.
not. Yeah.
Oh, I get a second potion.
Watch the frogs.
I'll stop and heal as soon as I stop having fire, I swear.
15 on strength.
Can I take him to Skull?
Yes, actually, that would be
Good
okay.
idea.
We're just gonna have a really hard time running fire out.
God damn it.
There's a gate too if you don't have the cooldown. Watch Toad.
Divine Hammer still available.
5, 4,
Inevitable end is coming up. Get ready to run out.
1.
I have Trank back.
Start running out, guys. Be out.
Dark. Your
Watch the
speakers are
watermelons.
kicking through.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Push it out.
Watch the frogs.
I'm grabbing man.
I'm gonna Tranquility.
Don't worry, Dell. I got you. Oh,
Watch frog.
Like being glowy anyway.
Engine 4, 3.
Yep.
Archie,
Inevitable
you're
end. Make sure you're out of range. You're running away.
That time anyway.
Archie!
Oh, you don't need me. Finish it. 9%.
We have a res.
Fire out, please.
Sorry, I was casting. Okay.
Miscast. DC'd.
Divine Hammer
Gotta
going.
hope.
That would be unfortunate.
4%. Oh,
I got Revival Prime.
He's a dead man.
If I see anybody spike low, I'm hitting Revival.
should do it anyway at this point.
Oh, he's dead.
You would notice that after we beat up Juan Sandy, he just chills up there at the throne watching us.
Yeah, he's condescending as hell, isn't he?
He's like, oh, well, I tried.
All right, what do we got? Breath of the man.
What?
I'm sick of this stuff.
Second level Ventus rune.
Alright.
Yay!
That means I need to bring my inscriptionist through normal event.
Did cast did you DC in the end?
When he started talking about his daughter, I just froze for like 10-15 seconds.
Oh.
How are you strong?
Hey, you guys can I get an invite for break time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't do breaks, buddy.
You're late because you were watching sports ball. Boo!
Fuck you! You were late because you were watching sports ball.
I wasn't late. I was in rate.
I'm on time.
I just had all you people mute.
Sounds like you just took a nap, you poo.
Hey, Larkin, first boss, mythic, buddy, mythic.
He means all you non-sports ball watchers.
Did we already do that this week?
Why are you guys calling
No,
heroic?
we did heroic, but
Oh,
mythic's
mythic.
got that fucking trinket I need. That serenity stuff.
Well,
Mythic's got my sword. What are you talking about?
if we do well enough, we can get
Like you know how to use a fucking sword, buddy. Come on, you're more of a axe person.
I can transmog a sword.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna bind this new trinket.
Careful.
Is this the boat one that I kept dying to the laser thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Switching to holy. Fuck y'all. I can't do discipline for certain fights. I die too easily.
This should be Mechatork next.
Yeah,
not
we're doing
the
Mechatork
boat
first.
one.
Oh yeah, he's right. He's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to write my notes for that. Oh, fuck. Break time.
It's easy to forget about
I mean,
small ones.
It is break time.
Yeah, are we doing trash and or loot and then break, or break and then trash and or loot?
Nobody's giving me loot.
Okay, then that solves that problem. Huh.
There you go.
Guys, the boat's moving.
The seas guide you home.
Boats and hose.
Anybody get my ring?
Yeah.
What's your ring?
I did.
Seal of Zendalari Empire.
Oh, we
I
got a
did.
couple.
And it went out for a roll.
Oh.
We're here.
Mechatork on the brink of
Hey, I'm testing out new DPS meters. Mind if I pull the trash?
was a success, but the horde caught up to us as we retreated.
Hmm.
We have a witness who survived the battle, my king. The I'll do my best to tell you what happened.
I'm just curious
I'm in
why I
Burrell.
can't heal these wounded Marines.
They're too wounded. And you're a horde.
We'll do trash after break. So gather at the top of the stairs, and let's go ahead and go and do our break.
Oh, food.
The forces holding the docks. But they didn't count on the High Tinker. He gave us help from the skies, while known forces aided us on the ground.
Were you
Until
planning to
Galliot
sparkle
showed
me
up.
to death?
You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me? Let's go, Tinker boy!
I'm a modern goblin woman. Independent. I still let men do nice things for me. I stopped giving them any credit.
Punches, lucky do's, and loot.
So is this break time?
Yes,
Yep.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Let's get together and compare our figures.
Oh, cauldron just for me? Thanks, guys.
Can we have some more cookies, please?
Oh, there's a cauldron over here.
Table, yes?
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Let's see if everybody's.
If everyone's back, yeah.
Did anybody do a ready check?
Not yet, I don't think.
Nope.
Hopefully they get back before the cauldron despawn. I'm not showing Chris or Luviana. Vogon, there's Vogon. Hello?
I am here.
About time.
What?
You can shut up about that.
Where's Elu?
I do seed.
Oh.
Hmm? You are
Disconnected.
here? Says you went offline?
She's role playing, that's all.
Nice.
I had to go to Goldshire really quick.
Oh, no.
No.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, let me tell you all about the time I went to Goldshire, man.
This one time at band camp.
Giggity.
This is how we get the dwarf milk flowing.
Wait,
This is
let
how
me
we all
finish
end up
eating
with
before you tell me that story.
Normal and chocolate.
Okay, she back?
Cauldron's still up.
Okay, cauldron's still up. Table going down.
Did they kill Jaina yet?
No. Refresh food buff.
No, it's 8 of 9.
Jeez, still?
Yeah. Phase
Yeah,
3, the ridiculous DPS check.
Is there a secret phase?
Not that I've seen.
Yeah.
Close. They've gotten down to 18 point something % so far. And fight ends at 5% in heroic, so.
$25 guilds at 8 of 9 and 1 of the alliance.
What a race.
For the Horde!
Okay, we can. I think everyone's back, so we can go ahead and clear your trash.
I missed my transmog already.
Can we not go on about that again?
Should have heard Kaif's raid going on about it. It was hilarious.
I doubt that.
Going on about what?
One of the YouTubers, WoW YouTubers.
We're all stuck, looking weird. I promise we're all unhappy with it because we're all pretty happy with our transmog.
You can use the polish and then click the polish off, and then you'll have your transmog.
They made me a cow, and I am uncomfortable.
It was funny listening.
Holy
to...
cow! No. Sorry.
That's what through my
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Okay, that's better.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Exactly.
Just think of
I wish I had wings to
Dances with
polish.
Wolves to Donka.
Don't break my RP immersion.
My druid was originally a Tauren druid named Cowbear.
You gotta mark yourself out of character, dude.
I know, right?
Here, dances with wolves, Fogon. It made me stop.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got my transmog back. I can play again. I was just sitting back here letting y'all kill things until I got it back.
I should probably not stand in the fire.
Yeah.
Looks warm.
Too warm.
Keep you warm for the rest of your life.
All 2 or 3
more
seconds.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
They're probably just practicing for Jaina.
I don't think. Yeah, that's fair. Damn it! I actually have to.
I need a hug. What? Your inventions are still cut rate trash.
Yes, but I want that cut rate trash.
I don't think you understand. I want it more than you do.
What if I want more than they do?
Still murder.
Well,
Murder is good.
Well,
it's what we came here to do, isn't it?
I'm gonna try to something real quick. No, whoa.
I think we need to work on conflict resolution.
We kill the enemies, conflict resolved.
I think we need to work on listening to Vogon tell us what we're doing. I want to kill like 3 or 4 more bosses this week. I'm quiet.
Sorry, I was putting mercs down and fixing groups. Okay, so Mechator is a 3-phase fight. Phase 1 and 3 are similar. There's some added mechanics in Phase 3. So Phase 1, we're going to basically tank him roughly where he is, maybe a little bit to the left of where he is right now, towards this other set of stairs. So he's got a couple of main abilities that you have to be wary of. The first one, there's a tank swap mechanic. I believe you guys swap like 4 or 5 stacks roughly during Phase 1. Maybe faster during Phase 3 because damage ramps up a fair bit during that one. He will target someone in the raid and fire off a buster cannon rather, giant blue flaming ball of electricity that flies through the screen, does a ton of damage, and I believe knocks people around. It would be best not to find out by getting the fuck out of the way. He will also target a person in the raid for a 2 ability phase where he will blast off, where he does a good chunk of AoE damage. So we will move out, and then he lands where he does a huge chunk of AoE damage, and do not jump into that circle while he's landing. There will be both clear brown circles marked on each of them, so do not be in those radiuses when they happen. And then during the phase, he's going to be randomly casting on people Gigavolt Charge. It's a bomb debuff. You'll have a little timer above your head that's ticking down. We have to break line of sight with the rest of the raid. So the rest of the raid should be staying mostly in the middle of this room towards the leftish side. And we're going to be using the objects around the room, such as this set of pillars back here, to run behind and break your line of sight with the raid. We can do that with the one that's back over here. You can run and hide back on this side, the far side over behind him. All of these places can be used to break line of sight. When the bomb goes off, if you don't break line of sight with people, it will chain lightning into the raid, and it really, really hurts. It's basically a wipe at that point. It's not a lot of casts, but just be mindful of someone else who might have it. If they're trying to run towards one, don't stack 2 of them next to each other, because you'll just arc off each other and kill each other. The other major mechanic that's going to be happening during Phase 1 is he's going to be summoning spark bots. They're going to fly in overhead and get dropped in the raid. Some of them are going to drop in melee, some of them are going to drop ranged area. It's going to be all over the place. It's kind of messy. These ones we want to keep out of the raid. If you try and knock them around, be very mindful of where they are going. They have an AoE around them, a little electric cloud that if you get in that, you get stunned and deal a chunk of damage. You won't be able to move again until it has come back up, so you'll basically get stun locked. Stay in there too long. You have a very brief time to move. During this phase, we're going to start getting 1 bot at a time, and roughly right after we have 3 bots down, he's going to do an ability called World Enlarger, where he targets 3 people in the raid, and they are shrunk to very, very tiny size. Smaller than Bendra, like basically the size of that Aya Kilrog. That was super, super tiny. This is important because if you step on them while they are small, you're going to be hitting them for about 100,000 damage a step. And while it is tempting to want to do that to some people, it's a bad idea. Now, the 2 markers that I have down is basically where I would like shrunk people to make their way towards during that phase. That way they are out of the stack of range melee and all that kind of stuff, so they don't get stepped on while people are trying to move around the bots. Now, during this phase, what this means is those 3 shrunk people can jump into the spark bots, and they will have a mini game where the spark bots get colors above their head, and we need to program in the right sequence to shut the bot down. There will be 3 colors, and if you get it correct, it will switch over to a red destruct button, and you'll press that and destroy the robot. If you get it wrong, you eat 100,000 damage every second until you die, or every 3 seconds until you die. So it's pretty important that we don't mess it up. which means we really need clear communication and not talk over people while we have bots out so that people can relay color.
Are Iddy and I in charge of that again?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that for now. Heroic will have to change it up, but for now I just get it killed and moving on. So that is the majority of the things that are going to happen in phase 1. Make sure you run Gigavolt out of line of sight, stay out of the bots, out of the way of the bots. If you have abilities to move the bots, like gripping them out, that kind of thing, that would be very, very helpful. And then for the bots, make sure we have pretty quiet during this fight so that we have clear calls. That's phase 1. Phase 2, Mech is going to fly into the air and he's going to start throwing sheep at the raid. He's going to throw exploding sheep. He's also going to shrink a lot of people during that phase, so be very, very careful of where you're running. Make sure if you're shrunk, you carefully head towards those markers and be safe. The sheep are going to explode, and they send out giant columns of flame in a kind of a burst radius around them. And when you're shrunk, it's absolutely terrifying to have these columns flying out. So, oof, be careful. During this phase, it's actually the best time to clear the bots. There will be a lot more shrunk people than there are bots, so if you don't have a bot, don't stress about it. That's okay. Then phase 3, so phase 2 happens at 40%. Phase 3 is going to basically be phase 1, except he's still going to throw exploding sheep at it. The damage ramps up in phase 3, so it's very handy to save the majority of our cooldowns for that. Just remember Ring of Peace, Grips, Typhoon if you're at a good spot to push them away from the raid and not onto other people. Please be very mindful of how you move the bots around. Any questions?
Heal people?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
80 is personal food. Thank you.
Iddy. Bro.
I
Really
sat
gotta
in 8.
start using the damn food.
I sat in 8.
You need to make sure you fucking...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology! Let's see how you handle this little gizmo!
First Sparkbot is down. Watch the
Killers,
best
do
you
the
can.
best you can. I don't know this fight well enough.
Second Sparkbot's going to come down in a second. Blast off and land. Move out of the circles.
Can't heal right.
I was behind a column.
Totally thought I was that person.
Shout for blast off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, people are getting shrunk.
Iddy's going in the bot.
Alright, let's see. Iddy yellow. Iddy purple. Iddy red. Or, I'm sorry, Iddy green. Two of them all, yeah. Two of them on top of each other.
Cast red. Cast yellow. Cast green.
Green.
Vendra green. Vendra yellow.
Touch the cannon. Cannon's gonna come up again. Move Gigabolts behind line of sight. Watch the landing.
Neither can I.
Watch the cannon.
Four, three, two, one.
People are getting shrunk. Be careful.
Heal shrunk.
Bender's in.
Bender green. Bender blue. I can't see anymore. Bender red. Darkland blue. Darkland yellow. Darkland purple. Gale yellow. Gale blue.
Can't heal it.
Oh, we need a healing cooldown.
Where am I at?
Gil yellow.
Yellow. Yellow. Sorry, you disappeared on my screen, I guess.
When do we last again?
Phase 3. The fuck is he going? Oh, hey, we phased. So you want to spread that? Oh, that was not breaking line of sight.
Heal shrunk.
Diddy struck as well. Hickle
Pull
yellow.
down.
Hickle blue. Hickle purple. Kaz blue. Kaz green.
Shrink if you can.
Kaz purple.
Watch the sheep explosions,
Bavram
guys.
red. Bavram blue.
Shit, scared.
Bavram purple.
2, 1.
Ow, dude.
Sorry.
I'm still shrunk.
Ow.
Akai innovate.
Guys, please don't stand on the yellow.
I need to target something. Beware.
Okay, he just ran me over.
Sheep are exploding.
Odds of victory are decreasing exponentially by the second.
That was pretty clean.
Is this phase 3?
Yep, go ahead and hear him. Watch the cannon.
How many healing cooldowns we got?
1 minute.
Can you root the bot?
Innervate DB.
Looks like we're gonna AoE heal this next.
Watch the cannon.
Oh no.
AoE heal.
See how you handle this little gizmo.
10 seconds on Trank.
Oh.
Same.
Watch the landing.
I don't have Trank for a long time.
People are about to get shrunk. Watch your feet.
Did I hear Trank?
It's ready, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, hold on.
Soren purple.
Soren purple. Soren green.
Soren blue.
A casket to the robot.
This is
I
Cass
have
yellow.
my cooldowns.
Cass
I have
yellow.
my.
I heard you, Akai. I heard you.
First, Cass purple. Kaz doesn't have a color. Yellow. Kaz.
Watch the
Trank.
cannon.
Vogan purple.
Not in
Or
one.
Norgan. Norgan.
The Trank.
Purple.
Norgan red. Norgan blue.
Focus
Akai,
bus.
be ready. You're next.
Focus bus. 1%.
Or we're gonna kill him.
That was clean,
Normal's
guys.
too easy. Normal's way too easy.
Yeah, let's do it
Yep,
again.
it's bot.
What the hell?
What are we fighting?
What are we attacking?
He just
His
it
bot?
wasn't
He's
even
glitched.
legit.
Oh, dude.
Did we get the loot?
High Tinker fought
Oh my
Okay.
god, an upgrade.
but in the end,
2 bosses in a row or what? All backs?
Oh,
thank the tides he had one
Ooh,
last trick
shoulders
up
are
his sleeve
nice.
to carry him to safety.
Nice Trink.
What the? Okay. I want to know two things. First,
Oh, can I stack really hard
how
this?
could you let that pipsqueak get away?
Wow.
And second, why don't I have an escape pod?
Enough! That's one Alliance hero down. But I want your blades soaked in Proudmore blood. Move!
The 7th Legion fought bravely.
Crapsaloo,
Hold
Jesus.
this ground, 7th Legion. We need to get our ships away. Leaving
When you roll a 92 and think you've got it in the bag.
pity. I've got an arrow
Wow.
with your name carved into it. We'll cross paths again.
Look, here's a mount that you can repair on. Why don't I do that before I get to where I have no choice but to use a Chiefs?
I have many
hello, open trade one. Oh, wrong button.
What?
Reinvite me.
Okay.
How the hell did you do that?
I don't
He's
wanna talk
ninja
about-
looting.
He wanted to run with the stuff.
Tell us about it, buddy. While we're killing trash, tell us about it.
Fob, Alu, both. Oh, Fob, you don't need yours, right?
Oh, I'm good. It is BIS for me, but the cape I have right now is actually better.
Okay. Alu, open up a trade.
What is this better than Biz of which you speak?
I need it at a heroic.
So he probably's got a heroic cape. He got his bis on normal though. So it's eye levels, not
That
bad.
talks sense
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
I got you, buddy.
We can go ahead and clear.
I need to target something.
I don't have my ratio.
I need a target. I do not have a target.
No, that's right. Put your racials on your bars, guys. If you don't already have them.
I need to target something.
What's a racial?
Blood Elf Rachel's isn't worth
That
it,
thing
right?
that you don't get when you're Alliance.
Well, racial's good for stun, right?
What is your racial? What is your
Arcane
what is your
Torrent.
undead ration? Undead racial.
Like the same thing as every man for himself.
You get it. Eat ads after they die.
And allies.
Gotta love the panda racial
getting
as a ranged player. It's a melee stun. Woo.
The
I
panda.
get a stump that doesn't work.
I beg your pardon.
Shit,
Will
the rifles, the-
pandas still be pandas on Horde side?
Yeah, they get the food. Let's kill this other group over there too. All the trash. All the BOEs.
Them's fighting words.
I don't want to talk about racials anymore. I'm
Are you
offended.
talking about Quaking Palm?
I think so. I'm trying to find
DVD
it.
just discovered a new source.
I'm sorry. It's so fucking useless that I haven't even bothered to ever put it on my bars in the
Yeah.
past. How many
Wait,
days
what
played?
does it do exactly?
It
It's a
stuns
melee
the-
stun.
It's a melee stun, which has a range just useless, almost, and it stuns them for 4 seconds, but it also removes any targeting that you had, and you have to target again.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's horrible.
In 502 days played, I have not bothered to use it after the first time I tried it and went, what the fuck is that?
I,
Go through pandas
Yeah, they
again
didn't think
and
that through.
I mean, had I been a
Pardon?
warrior panda, maybe, but
Yeah,
Stormhammer's better.
I'm good with bouncy and like extra food buff. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
Bye, Darkland.
It's trash, buddy.
But Darkland didn't want BOEs anyways.
I don't kill trash.
Oh, fucking pet glitch.
So you don't kill your own kind?
Damn.
I was
That would
considering
make sense.
saying like.
Hey, I don't know about you, but in Mythic Plus, we usually wipe the trash, so.
It's because you don't do anything.
wait, where were you last night when we were getting 0 deaths on +8s and pushing? Oh, never mind.
Well, that's right. Soren was there.
Darkland's a problem.
Wait. Who was the Darkland replacement?
Actually, you were.
It was Iddy.
Iddy was the Darkland replacement.
What, did you +2 and 9?
We +2 to 8, and we +3 to 7.
So you're telling me no.
I'm telling you,
Girls, you're both pretty.
my purse is bigger. Okay, goddamn.
Oh,
only because you're a healer.
Dude!
Only because that's very
Not one can beat us. We don't have a beat us without Soren, man. It's not besides dude. So I want to hear it.
That's not
Babcock.
true.
Shit.
Engineer.
Yeah, that
And
guy.
If you're not allowed to use that beer.
It made a difference at one time.
We're not allowed to use it in raids.
I have a B-res.
Done trash. It
You
doesn't
have
matter.
a beer.
Don't even start.
No, well, you,
I use
What?
Rebirth all the time.
that sounds so inappropriate and disgusting.
yeah.
Dude, you're trying to get shot by lasers and then talk shit, okay?
He's not Archie.
If this, hey,
No, I'm gonna be holy.
They
I don't
both
die
are
when I'm
last
holy.
week.
That's discipline bullshit.
I do feel bad. You're actually missing our one night because of work.
It's okay. It's more living situations than work, but
Your roommate kicks you out so that he can have a date night.
well, I live in an RV in the week on the weekends on work site, so I don't really have internet.
Hotspot.
Yeah, but it's
Ew.
not good internet.
That's a lie.
A lot of times I'm with friends. No offense.
You mean
you have
us?
friends?
Friends.
Nah, he has no
Do
friends.
you have
Yeah, they
to leave them?
respect me. So go, Darkland, you're a hell of a guy. You
Now we
that?
know you're lying.
Glad you're here.
They call you
must be,
Darkland.
you must be doing something
Death
different than you do
Lord
with
Dark.
us.
Yeah, he makes him call him that so he has some validation.
God damn it!
My pet is all
we
the way
missed
back
you,
on the
Darkland,
stairs.
in case you can't tell.
This is like roast Darkland night.
That's generally the theme every night.
I was gonna say.
We still love you, Darkland.
If we didn't love him, we just wouldn't talk to him.
Who?
Try not to
Is
engage.
that how it works?
Nah, we hate him.
Jesus.
Please don't talk to the help.
Oh shit!
Well, I am the help.
Best yet.
It's okay. At least you didn't call your daughter Satan, and then she goes, "Yes, I am." That was.
Daughter Satan.
I thought Satan was on the phone.
No, that too. That's also terrifying.
Archie's the one who went to
Grandpa.
hell last fight.
Hey, keep me out of this.
Leave it to a priest to come back from there. Damn it.
I have a different pet tonight,
Oh.
so we'll see.
Okay. Just a second to organize groups. And then I will go over the fight. If you need buffs or anything, do that now.
I heard this fight got a huge nerf.
Sorta.
Did they fix the health thing?
Yeah, that was one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Were we really getting that last week?
Yes.
She dropped like 20 mil.
You sure we just weren't shit? Couldn't do the damage?
I think that was part of it. But she was like 52 mil, now she's 38 mil. I think we had the same number of people.
Gotcha.
One thing I noticed some of the guilds doing when I was watching videos on this is the casters would all stack. So when the blobs would come out, they would all drop in one spot, and then they'd all shift left or right.
Yeah, I'm going to go over that in a minute. And it happens.
Oh, okay,
We're
I
going to do
wasn't
two
sure.
sets. Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to set groups up first for phase one.
Okay.
Calm your tits.
My tit. Wait. Nope, they're not calm.
Did she just yell out chowder?
She's singing something, and I have no idea what.
He doesn't come out to Amcard anymore.
Oh. I thought he was over on ours.
No, he's over here. He's been over here for 3 years now.
Oh.
2 years, maybe.
She's singing the Ultimate Showdown, whatever.
Of Ultimate Destiny?
Good guys, bad guys, and explosions.
Something.
No. We're done with this song, or I will kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Would you like me to get her to sing Baby Shark?
Why don't you do yourself
Fathom,
first?
that's fine. Just do it in reverse order.
Yeah, just...
Hold on, you made DBT run.
Man, people keep telling me they'd be sad if I do that.
It's true. Don't.
Because you're depriving everybody else the victory of doing them themselves.
I wish someone would hurry the hell up then.
We'll drown you in your own dwarf.
Well, I'm sufficiently grossed out.
Itty, are you rapping?
It's the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
You guys, bad guys, and explosions.
See, Cherry gets it.
My boyfriend put on Monty Python and the Holy Grail last night, and my friends realized just how much of that I know word for word.
Oh, man. Actually, same. And
It's on Netflix.
Pretty sure I can go word for word on at least 3/4 of the movie or more.
Yeah.
Life of Brian is worth it too, in my opinion. I love Life of Brian. It's funny.
Okay, so groups are done. Group 1 and 2 will go left with Cass. Group 3 and 4 will go on the right boat with Dude. Now, for this fight, it's a 2-phase fight. First fight is going to be on the boats, and then second fight is going to be back on the side with Lemonaria, or however it's pronounced. So on each of the boat, there is, on the left, there's Sister Catherine, and on the right, there's Brother Joseph. Sister, on the left, has a couple of abilities. First one is she's going to summon some lightning balls that you just need to dodge out of the way of. Crackle like lightning, I believe. There's another one called Crackling Lightning. You get a swirly debuff and you have to run it out so that it drops. Just make sure you're not stacked on anyone else. And then she's going to channel she's going to cast an ability called Shroud, where she gets wrapped in a bubble and starts channeling energy at the boss. So you have to burn the shield down and interrupt. There's several interrupts on that side, so just knock it down as quick as you can. And then she's got an AoE volley where she's going to hit everyone on the boat for some damage. On the right side, Brother Joseph, he will mark people with storms. You have to move out to the edge of the boat, drop them. They will summon a siren that will show up on the edge of the boat we're going to burn that siren down. It's going to charm a random person and try and get them to walk off the side of the boat. You can use movement abilities to partially jump back on the boat if you don't get too far down, like Hunter Glide and all that kind of stuff back up on the boat. You just have to be really quick on it. He will also wrap himself in a shroud, start channeling the boss, so you have to burn the shield and kick him as well. And he will also do volley on the group for a bunch of damage. So during this phase, we have to bring their health down pretty close to the same. We basically, the beam that they're casting at the boss, we don't want them to give the boss extra energy. If the boss hits 100 energy, it starts casting a spell, which is a 100% wipe. No matter what, you are burned down and dead. It's really fun to watch everyone follow, but it sucks. So the whole goal is to stop energy from getting to the boss. So we're going to go over there, fight them on each of their ships, kill them within a couple of seconds of each other, and then we're going to teleport back to this platform, the beacon on the edge of the boat. Translocation pedestal. For phase 2, we're going to be fighting the boss on the edge of this platform. I think Croesus from Nighthold, that kind of. Couple of main abilities that we've got to be aware of is there's a tank debuff that's going to be going out that stacks up to 5 times and gives them a movement speed debuff. We have to be careful to not dispel this until the right time, if at all. Tanks can call if they're at the ad and have no one around them to burn a dispel on them. Otherwise, just sit on the ad until it drops. Now, this ad is going to happen with an ability called Storm Whale. You get a debuff where you have the ability to clean up the kelp that's on the ground. This is from a different ability, which I'll go over in a second. So you're going to use this ability to pick up the patches of kelp and storm tide pools that are on the ground. However, you don't stay where the group was. You run towards the back of the room. You want to try and drop them back here where X is. So if you can drop when the debuff expires, what'll happen is you'll summon an ad called Energized Storm. Big elemental ad, and it's going to try and walk towards the boss. And if it gets to the boss, it's going to start doing the boss energy and explode, which is all bad. Very, very bad. So the other ability it does is called Sea Swell, where it'll select people and you'll get swirls underneath your feet. And after a couple of seconds, it's going to drop kelp and tide pools. And this is important because it will slow people and do damage over time. So we have to manage where the drops are done. So to do that, what we're going to be doing is we'll stack melee onto square while we're fighting. And then range will be...
Where am I?
No, fuck.
No.
Nice.
Nice.
Better.
He left the group.
Nice.
Okay, so... You just lost my train of thought, you jackass. Okay, so we start melee on square, ranged DPS on star, and then we're going to sidestep melee onto moon, and then onto circle after the sea swell drops. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to drop all of the kelp in 2 different spots, and then move to the next spot, over to the right. In between that time, we should get a storm whale, which can clean up that side. If not, we can just go one more step over to the right towards the other, where the other platform is. Same deal, just get out of the kelp and get stacked up in a ranged and a melee stack. Now, the other part of this is that we also need to kill the ad, which means that all of the ranged DPS need to turn around and just start burning it down real quick. The other ability during this phase that we have to be really aware of is Ire of the Deep. It's a circle that'll spawn, and we need to soak it with at least 4 people. it is okay to move off the stack during that time as long as the abilities aren't overlapping. I don't believe they do. I think the timers are okay for that. We'll have to make sure though, but we'll see it as we go. Any questions?
Which groups are going where?
1 and 2 are going with Cass to the left, and 3 and 4 are going with Duke to the right.
No laser beams for me? Deal. Oh, and
Yep.
Archie? Even better.
Yep. I want to kill it.
Oh, wait, me and DBT. Oh, shit, I need to be
kill it.
disciplined.
I haven't killed the sirens before. What spawns them?
They just fly up to the
They're on a
side.
timer. Yeah, they just fly up to the corners of the boat and stand there and try and charm someone over. Actually, I might move.
Can you every man the charm?
I don't know.
Nope.
If you get charmed, give it a shot.
If you have some sort of quick movement ability, such as a teleport or something. Oh, wait.
I wonder if Rocket League works.
You're asking a wheelchair if they have quick movement.
I know.
Another walk count.
There you go, buddy.
No, you
Nice
need
step
something
motion.
that moves you, not something that makes you faster.
You should put a motor on that thing.
Shouldn't anti-magic shell drop that?
Possibly.
I
Maybe.
don't know if I can use it when I'm charmed though, but maybe like if I can time it.
Can a priest life grip you before you fall off? They time it?
Yes, if you're already off the side and you get grip, yes, you can get grip back on.
Assuming you're not using a neural silencer, which you should probably not be doing in raid.
That also requires people to not be assholes and fuck with everyone.
There's that too.
Okay, any other questions? Might rebalance DPS because there's a lot of range on the left side. So if this first pull doesn't go so well, I might be moving a little bit.
I haven't been on this side. This should be interesting.
Lots of flasks. Couple foods, please.
Oh, bye, Raven.
What happened to Raven?
The tanks go at 1, the rest of us go at pull, right? To let them get aggro on the boats.
Yeah, in theory, we are supposed to be able to go over without them aggroing. So I don't know if people were doing something weird.
We
Generally
lose.
speaking, as long as you don't, as long as I understand it, if you don't move like at all, not an inch, you can be over there without aggroing.
Yeah, you can't even turn your tuner at pulls.
Are you ready, Akai?
Mostly, yeah.
And then we don't take the teleporters until we see both bosses dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm excited to try the new side.
You have made a great
Damn it.
No escape from the sky's fury.
Beware.
Just those who defy it.
Siren is up.
Escape from the sky's fury.
Well, that laser moves quick.
Rip.
Shroud burner.
Let the sky split you apart.
Beware.
Voice rings through.
Make sure you're dropping storms outside if you can.
No escape from the
Siren coming in. Revive.
to the unworthy. Split you apart.
So renovate.
Voice rings through.
Siren's coming.
Let the sky
Can you stack those?
Yes. However, you have to be careful. They do a good chunk of damage.
Salvation.
Innervate DBT.
We might want to slow DPS on Joseph slightly.
Yep. We have a siren coming soonish.
Slow Joseph.
Yeah, slow Joseph a lot. Kill the siren. No.
Oh Lord.
Alright.
Break his shield.
They're both about back on the car.
We can keep, yeah.
I can stand up.
Yes.
Burn hard.
Yep. Go, go, go.
Don't take teleport yet.
Teleport now.
So we start on blue?
Yep.
Melee does, and yellow on range.
Yep.
Thank you.
To the left.
During the first ad.
Some people are not stacking. Oh shit.
When you gotta move, boys, come on.
I don't have
That was
mass.
ire that we needed to soak too.
It was like left, right, left.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Make sure when you have the debuff, you're clearing stuff.
Burn the ad down. Ire's up on the ad. Go ahead and soak.
2, 1.
Beware.
Alright, we're gonna have to wipe it up. All that stuff that's on the ground is in a rough spot.
Beware.
Okay.
The water kills really quick.
Yeah. Yeah, they go really fast.
Water's warm over here. Who peed?
Dude, take a swim.
I had to go, buddy.
Ah, damn it.
Dude doesn't know how to
Does
swim,
this
guys.
make this holy water?
I have a res, don't release. I have a res, don't release.
That's why I don't swim.
Because people pee in the pool.
Yep.
You know, this tentacle is actually shorter than the other one, but you can't really tell.
That was good work on the ships, though. DPS was pretty decent. I think we have to do tighter groups on the markers. Let me...
Make sure to move.
Yeah.
As soon as I dropped the first storm, a siren popped up. I didn't even have a chance to move.
You can see them coming from a ways off, so you know where they're going to be.
There's also a timer for when they're coming. So
Does the
should be
timer
able
pop
to-
up on DBM? I didn't see.
Yes, it does. It should.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're okay.
It's pretty easy to miss. Darkland, get up, you lazy bones.
Am I the only one who struggles on the laser beams, not when they're big chunks, but when they're doing the singles, knowing which one is where it's going next and which one's exploding?
When you do that, they're progressing in a row forward or backwards, depending on where the movement's headed.
Right.
And you just gotta time a jump.
Okay.
No, Delaran, you're not the only one who struggles with those laser beams. I don't want to talk.
I was fine on the regular parts, but when they do the progressing ones, like maybe it's just my graphic settings, but what's coming next and which one's exploding look really similar to me.
Yeah. You are definitely not wrong.
And I'm a little high and in some older glasses, so I'm not 100% sure which ones.
Okay.
No, my prescription.
I think we need to stack everyone. Maybe?
What? Never mind.
Go ahead, Akai.
Guys, please don't take over until it's time.
Was going to ask him why he was using a Jeeves if we can mount up here, but you can't use your bank out of your mount, so...
Yeah. And that wasn't the right one.
It wasn't the right what?
That's the one I need.
Oh.
Soren, how'd you do it, buddy? How'd you do it?
The mail must flow.
It's that quest that Vogon's going to do one day.
You have way more faith in him than
just
I do.
Start
Can I get everyone off the sides really quick?
Oh.
Like, away from... Stop fishing. Get out of the way for a second. I am going to change the way the group stacks a little. So, melee, I still want you guys to do the staggering down the marks like this. Basically, after one set drops, move to the next one, towards the right. Ranged is actually going to stack...
Not just you, Rain.
Yeah, I really need that shit to stop. That's really distracting. So we're gonna have range on the sides over the corner, and you're gonna work your way back this way.
Don't run off the edge trying to clear those. Go home, Bogan.
Sorry, I am home. What the hell?
I don't...
Okay, so do you guys understand what I mean by the range is going to be over there? So it's actually not a good... Let's... And then take the steps back. And if you need to come over on this side, because one side gets too close, take the steps back. But basically walk your way down towards this next brazier so that you can get range on the ad and burn it down as well.
So are we doing the one side's on one side and the one side's on the other?
No, because that'll spread too much out.
Okay.
If our left side just gets way overrun with kelp and you guys don't have range on the boss, say a thing, and then we'll stack on the right side.
Gotcha.
Makes sense? Do I need to put markers down, or are you guys okay with this?
I think we're okay
Makes
with
sense
it.
to me.
Too many training wheels makes us crash.
Exactly. Okay.
Or it makes you invincible to falling.
No, you weren't with us when we had too many training wheels before Delaware.
One additional question, something I don't know if I missed it or if I'm just being an idiot. When the ad comes up, do you want melee pulling off to go to the ad too, or just the ranged?
It's gonna depend on how fast the ad goes down and if the ad gets slowed.
Okay. Wait for your call, basically?
Yeah, we have enough range that we should be able to kill it before it gets up there.
Remember, if you get the debuff, to actually clear those.
Are you actually ready, okay?
I am. I was typing at people. I'm sorry.
Serenity, if you get Storm, you will run around and clear the tide pools that are left from
3, 2,
the kelp stuff.
1.
Oh, here we go.
You can cool down on the boat? Like on the flight?
Yeah, you can cast on the flight.
But you can't pre-pot.
Yeah, we lose 5 seconds to the pre-pot for flight.
I can pre-hot.
Siren's coming up. Kill the siren, please. Shroud.
The green circle's not gonna hurt you guys.
It hurts their parses and your
Them being dead hurts their parses worse.
Siren is coming in.
Can I get in?
That hit me? What?
Like,
If we stay this far ahead, we're going to slow DPS on Joseph around 30%.
So renovate.
Siren coming up.
revival.
Gonna slow DPS down a little bit. Oh my god. Break the shield.
Grabbing.
Slow DPS.
Try to have a rig.
Kill the Siren.
Can I pick the guy up?
Yeah.
Cute.
Break Shroud.
Sister's almost dead.
Yep, burn. Teleport over.
Somebody
Stack up.
ball.
Everybody is on top of each other.
Yep, should be stacked up.
Move.
Nope.
Stack up. Very, very close.
Move. Yeah.
Some of it is random. Sea Swell is about to go out. Move.
Oh shit, I had it. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice I had it. I must have worked quick wars after this fight.
We have to kill the ad. Kill the ad quick. Everyone. And a couple people soak.
Am I supposed to go die yet?
If you can throw a battle res out on someone. Oh, we don't have. Wipe it up.
Seems to be the sea swell getting us.
So, in order for that strategy, that means that everybody has to be stacked. And if you have 2 or 3 people standing behind the stack, then when everybody moves backward, everybody that's together in the front stack dies.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna hush.
No, I agree with your frustration.
Yes, but I'm probably not the one that should have said that.
Let's get running back. Get buffed up. So phase 1. What was it that died over on the left? Was it lasers?
It was the crash on both people.
Seem to be killing pretty close together, which is good. Okay, so for phase 2, yeah, we definitely need to clean up how we're doing it. We're gonna have to. There's a little bit of randomness. It's going to target people, and then it's also going to be random on where it goes. So we're just going to have to adjust and follow the tank markers as where the clear spot is if you're in melee. And going to DBT. You already have a marker, so for ranged DPS, we'll follow DBT for a safe spot. Just stay stacked up and move away. Unless you don't want to do that. Okay, so yeah. Start with the same thing where you're stacking to the left, both melee and that inner line, and then ranged on the left side. When it starts getting crowded, follow DBT's marker as range for the safe spot. On melee, we'll be following tanks for the quick spot. C-Swell, again, remember to run over and clean up some of the stuff and then run the ad to the back of the room. Where the marker wasn't anymore. Towards X. Any questions?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made a grave mistake. Let the skies split you apart.
Oh, okay.
Beware. Brings ruin to the unworthy.
Sirens coming in.
Let the skies split you apart.
Break the shield.
Sorry, I keep forgetting my D.
Let the skies split you apart.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice stacks. Holy shit. Next siren's coming. Dope. Break shield.
You can move out of the second part of that crash, guys.
We're gonna slow DPS on brother.
Revive. Grabbing mana.
Siren.
Do you want a Kai?
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
You guys are good. If you need to drop the thing in the corner, do that. I'll move.
We need to stop DPS on brother.
Oh, brother.
Oh, ball.
Your.
That was pig. That was poo.
Okay.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Salvation.
That's just for you, Logan.
Bench is over.
Surrender, right?
Nope.
We can start killing brother.
Lost.
Get out of the second part of that.
Teleport over. Get stacked up. Super tight stacks. Everyone stacked. Everyone stacked. Archie all the way in. To her.
Wipe.
Yep. Let's go ahead and wipe it up.
Swimming. Oh, I probably should have thrown it. No, we don't have any.
No, we don't have one.
I got really far down before I died. Apparently I went straight down with a chi torpedo. I jumped off, used it, and it went straight down.
Travel form's like best in slot for this fight. Just Orca
Who do you want me to
all
res?
day.
A healer.
Just Vogan.
Incoming res on Seren. Or not.
They got her.
Oh,
Nice res
cool.
incoming.
Just killed you in the process.
Nah, fuck it. Totally worth it.
Use the one that would kill you instead of the Armish.
I can't use the Gnomish. My Northrend
not a gnome
engineering
right
isn't
now.
high enough.
Why not use the Warlords of Draenor toy that everybody can get?
I
Because
don't
that
know
doesn't
that
work
one.
outside of Draenor.
Yeah, it only works in Draenor.
The brazier was working in
Works everywhere.
Oh, really?
I don't have the brazier on this tune. It's only on Pickle. My main, or my other tune.
Oh. You gotta play warrior now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Get
it's
your,
not-
get your warrior. I'm leveling up Kilmay.
Fuck that.
Look on the bright side. If I get to play my shaman, I won't be making the dwarf milk comments anymore.
It's not true.
It'll be panda milk.
They'll just be electric.
At least it would make more sense because you guys would like be milking a cow or something. Pandas are farmers.
not farmies, farmers.
Just saying it.
The pandas farm other pandas?
Soylent Oreo is made of pandas.
Oh, that no.
Well, it's good to know that the time shifter still reses them even if it kills me. Guess I gotta be at full health before I attempt that next time.
Pair up, guys.
Eddie, did you eat?
Yes, I know, DBT.
But do you?
I mean, I used it in Mythic Plus the other day, and I about shit my pants waiting for it to try to kill me.
That's the first time it's actually killed me. Other times it just takes me down to 1 HP.
Yeah. I put like 4 hots on myself before I use it.
Oh, I wonder if I could turtle before I do it.
Probably not.
I see. That's a dispersion one. That's different than.
Yeah.
Okay, so the large chunk of people died because of not moving when Swell went off. So I'll try and clear on that. There was a lot of talking going on. Let's see. Okay. Alright, give it a shot.
We got this, Bright Hammer!
Neutral, yeah.
Valid.
I got a shredding head. I just came out of the pool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made a grave mistake.
But you're not welcome, Dark.
Let the skies split you apart.
Beware.
Run away!
Judge those who defy you.
Siren coming.
Who's cuddling with me?
No escape from the sky's fury.
I mean, if you're looking for offers.
No, it's my cuddle.
Beware.
Judge those who
The hard part's that he's furry.
That is not what the hard part is, but okay.
Too much, guys.
Early focus, guys.
no escape
Oh, don't be in that corner.
fury. Find solace in the death.
Beware.
Voice.
Yeah, we had a good stack going in there.
Yeah. Siren is up.
No escape from the sky's fury.
Idiot, I'm on the other side of the.
It's me.
Needed my cuddle.
The Kai intermediate.
No escape from the sky's fury.
Beware.
Reminded me to use my racial. Thank you.
Find solace.
Siren's coming.
Split you apart.
I'm sorry, dude. Let's slow down DPS on brother, please.
Ring true.
Interrupt that.
Grab him, man.
Skies split you apart.
Beware.
Voice ring
No.
true.
Archie, bubble me.
Already used it.
Alright, I'm good.
Siren's coming. Once Siren's dead, we can burn hard on Joseph.
Let the skies split you apart.
Damn. Good timing, guys.
Was that ding ding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, really tight stacks.
Oh, and Wilson, wow.
2, 1.
Well,
We're too spread out there, guys. Stack tighter, please.
Some of it is random.
No, it's people are stacking progressively farther behind.
Sea swell's coming.
Move.
Oh, I'm an asshole. That was on me.
That's boss.
Yeah, we should all be on the ad.
Soak.
I need a tug.
Stack back up.
Beware.
I died out of.
So fast.
If you have the buff, you gotta be clearing stacks, guys.
Do you want me to take the res or hold it?
Hold the res. Let's go ahead and wipe it up.
Just stay
Are
right
you
there.
losing kelp wrapped, dude?
Yeah. Like
Is someone dispelling again?
I'm not dispelling.
Not I said the fly.
Yeah, someone was.
No, that's me.
Beware.
Don't release. Swan dive, guys.
Yeah, jump off,
Hunters
guys.
Wasting time.
That's time.
Oh shit, it is time. Damn. That went fast. Blockade is a rough one. So the strategy that we're using where we drop them all in one spot is making them all hit really, really hard. So it's more important that you move before the sea swell drops. Or as the sea swell drops, and you don't stand in it too long and take damage. Because it will literally kill you in a second. So if you aren't dropping it and moving when the swirls are on the ground, it's going to be a death.
Does that damage stack? As in, when we're stacking, we're putting 2, 3, 4, 5 of those on top of each other, and that's what instant.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
40k
Each individual
on impact.
one hits you, yes.
Basically, you're taking 400k or so to the face.
Well,
It's not
they're
gonna be
hitting
a
for
stack.
40k.
Yeah.
Depending on how many people are stacked is how much you're taking. So like melee was taking 5 hits of 40k.
Which will kill pretty much any of us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's 10 o'clock, so we are done for the night. But
I think
we'll be back
I think some of those kelp swirls that were getting dropped like in the middle and stuff was people running to soak the ire.
Yeah, because we do get
some of them.
We do get one eye of the deep right before.
Yeah, that was rough timing.
did
Some
it
of
last
them
time, too.
are just random where they'll drop. It's not only where players are. And I saw that in the very first poll. We had a couple that were just outside of their stacks to the right. I'm going to look for a way to emphasize the Storm Whale so that we can have a clearer idea of who's got the debuff and who needs to be soaking the tide pools and clearing stuff. Because it dropped the ad in a really rough spot and gave extra energy. Yeah, I'm going to look for the weak order.
Yeah, that was 100% my fault. And hey, when you're fixing my computer on Wednesday.
Probably can. Well, I need to actually sit down and show you how to use them. It's more complex than that. But yeah, okay. So I'll see everyone tomorrow for killing Blockade and.
I mean, you won't see me, but I can't help that.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I'll have logs up in just a couple of minutes.